Hi everybody, it's Joel from RC Max UK here. Hope you're all doing very, very well. Now, I just want to remind you all that Bank Holiday BASHFEST is on this coming weekend. It's in the Northampton area. There are the details. There's the sponsors, a quick mention to all of those, or a quick look at all of those for you, because they help to obviously run the event. Now, basically, it's an RC event. It's in the Midlands. It's in the Northamptonshire area. You can camp there for the weekend. You can run pretty much what you like. It is predominantly a fifth scale event. Now, you can see all sorts of stuff there. I mean, this is a 4-stroke sort of homebrew DIY car here, done by a guy called Billy Fisher from Yamazbo Racing. Now, he does some weird and wacky stuff. There's always something to look at there. And also get to speak to a lot of people who are really into the hobby, very knowledgeable, very helpful, and can give you lots of advice and help on whatever you have, you know, whether it's a 5th scale, a nitro, an 8th scale, a 10th scale, whatever it is. If you want to come and have a chat with someone, there's always someone on hand, lots of friendly faces. You can also see some absolutely crazy expensive and bespoke one-off builds and things like this, really, this is a mate of mine, Mick's RC Max Supreme 55 Losi 5T 4-wheel drive. That's a bit of a mouthful, isn't it? And yeah, you can see the anodizing on that tank, or on the whole car really, which is very special. So you can see things like that. And also just generally, you know, I mean, just amazing builds, like again, another RC Max here, which is, I'm not sure who owns this, but it's stunning really, isn't it? I mean, the exhaust pipe, the engine, and then you just got all the rest of it. The whole build is amazing. Bonehead parts, carbon, and all that kind of stuff. So you can see unusual, high-spec cars that you wouldn't get to see normally. You know, your average kind of RC meet, really. They're pretty special. Again, people like RC Max, ALX are on show as well. So if you're into the new big bore stuff, which seems to be growing and growing every year, there's plenty of that there to look at, and the people to talk to about that stuff, so you can make some decisions, maybe take a look and see what you think yourself. And of course, moving on to what you can run. I mean, there's an oval circuit or track, and that's what this is, where you can run, well, it is predominantly a 5th scale event, but you can run whatever you like. I've seen plenty of 8th scales, the odd 10th scale on the technical track. Be prepared though for a bit of maintenance. I mean, it's a bit of carnage out there sometimes, and you do have to fix things in the field, and you will see people doing things like this, just fixing their cars and getting stuff running, because it is, you know, you got big cars, powerful cars thrashing around, and everyone likes to win, don't they? So, you know, you will see this kind of thing, but it's all a good laugh, and you get everyone is there mucking in, helping. You know, if you got an issue, giving you a hand with it. So that's all part of the game, really. You'll also see things like the twins. I don't often get to see a twin RC car, 5th scale again. But you'll get to see them there, and they're always a lot of fun to look at and watch. And I mean, the oval track and the technical track actually is the other track. Do not be afraid of getting out there and using your cars. I know if you're new, I remember at the first BASHFEST I went to, a guy was there dragging his car around, and he looked at the track all day and didn't want to use it because he was worried about getting his car scratched. Now, don't worry about that. It's all a lot of fun. You know, you may break something, you may not. You'll just have a bloody good time and a good laugh doing it. So don't be worried about that. Just get in there, get stuck in, and have a good time. So here's the technical track. Quick look at that. There is a jump on it, the last BASHFEST. This footage is from the May BASHFEST event. And again, if you're more into the track driving, the technical driving, this will be the spot for you. Lots of fun on here, lots of battles going on, and real, you know, you can get your handling skills honed and your driving skills honed, and just have a good time here. There are marshals needed all the time. You can volunteer for that, and that's a good laugh as well, actually, marshalling. You get really up close to the action, get to have a mess about and help out with the whole event and become part of it. So that's well worth doing. So yeah, a lot of fun here on the technical track. A lot of people crashing actually, but there you go. Yeah, so tech track, lots of fun. Definitely recommend it. I had my Losi 5B out on this and it was brilliant. Really, really good. And obviously the MCDs and the 30 degree north buggies are quite happy out here too. So yeah, definitely get yourself out on the technical track. Now, just to show you a bit of footage here, this is a mate of mine's son having a laugh with his Armour Outcast. And by all means, bring your 8 scales, bring your temp scales if you're willing to use them on the track, and risk obviously the potential getting a car damaged. But you know, it's a great laugh with an 8 scale, electric or nitro. You're more than welcome. And I ran 8 scale on the oval a few times, and admittedly I got the odd little part bent or something because I had got into a few tangles with some bigger 5th scale cars, but it was a great laugh. So yeah, again, 8 scale, bring it along and have a laugh of it. I think this year there is talk of a bit of sponsorship from Armour, and that will probably mean that a bit more involvement for the or a bit more facility for the smaller cars. I hear talk of a massive ramp, a bit like the Paddlesworth event, and a few other things like that. So yeah, either way, all scales welcome for sure. So yeah guys, that's about it. Get yourself down to BASHFEST this weekend, have a laugh, get involved, and I may see you there. Alright guys, take it easy. I'll catch you in the next video.
Mate.
See ya.
Jim's broken down again.